How do you find trending topics on YouTube? Now this is going to be a different video compared to any other that you've watched about finding trending topics. Some channels have massive growth by focusing on trending topics, but for other channels it's a terrible idea and it can really kill your channel. By the end of this video, you'll understand the difference between these two approaches and these two types of channels, so you'll know the right path for you, whether you should focus on trending topics and how you find them, or whether you should completely ignore trending topics. The first question that I have for you is, which is more important for you, for your channel? Do you want to nurture or do you want to market? Okay, so for market or marketing, the way that I define that is getting your content in front of new people who have never heard of you before. And nurturing is putting your content in front of people who do know who you are. They've already subscribed to your YouTube channel. Now, there are a lot of really fun, entertaining YouTube channels that have built a great subscriber base, and they'll find amazing trending topics that they have an audience that knows, wow, if I talk about this new topic, or ooh, this is the latest and greatest, if they make videos on those topics, they will get views and their audience loves it. They eat it up. Now, if that is you, there's a feature right on YouTube. There's actually a trending page you can go to. It's youtube.com/feed/trending, and you can look at all these different categories. Here's some trending shorts. Here's trending videos. You can go into music, gaming. We can see what movie videos are trending. Now I'm curious, I'm signed into my Nate Woodbury channel. What if I switch and I go over to a parenting channel that I produce with Nicolene Peck? Does it show anything different for trending? No, it looks the same. Okay, so I'm going to assume that no matter what you're signed into, no matter what your interests are, this page is showing us what's trending. And notice that there are different categories. This top one is creator on the rise. Then we've got trending shorts. And then I guess below that, there's just a lot of videos, a lot of content. These are trending videos, and you can scan through those and find topics that you want to talk about. Now, something that might be more specific to you, you can sign into the back end of your channel and you can go to analytics, but look right here, there's this section called trends. So if I click on trends, now this is a parenting YouTube channel, there's going to be more trends or ideas for topics that relate to you. So here's some videos that might inspire Nicolene. I can click show all. So we're looking at, I investigate why kids are getting dumber, and this video is trending. It's had 41,000 views in the last week. Or body language, or brain plasticity, or parenting websites, you know, on and on and on. You can find trending topics there. Let me go to inspiration. This is actually an AI tool that will help you come up with ideas. I don't think this is so much trending topics, what's the latest and greatest. This is just idea generator. Okay, so let's set that aside because that's for nurturing. And I want to transition now to talk about marketing. If your goal is to generate leads, then you don't want to talk about trending topics, meaning if your goal is marketing, getting in front of new people who've never heard of you before, the best case scenario if you went after a trending topic is that your video would go viral, and that is not what you want. Now that sounds crazy. Why do you not want a video to go viral if your goal is lead generation? Well, if you have a specific service or expertise or products, right? You have a specific client in mind and you want to attract those specific clients or people that are looking for your expertise. But if a video goes viral, it's going to be seen by people who aren't your target audience. You're talking about a trending topic and it's going to be seen by people who are interested in that topic. Also, you want to create evergreen content. So if you find a topic that your audience that doesn't know you exist, but we know what they're searching for on Google and YouTube, we can make content targeted at them, and it's not going to expire. These videos are going to continue to get your results for years and years to come. So if we go after trending topics, we might get a lot of views in the short term, but then that video will fizzle out and die because no one's interested in that topic anymore. And we didn't base it on search, so we're not getting search traffic, which is the best traffic for lead generation. Let me word it a little bit differently so you can understand the difference. If your focus is marketing, you know who your audience is and you're trying to attract that specific curated audience. But if your focus is views and you just want to get as many views as possible, then you can follow the trends and you can build an unknown audience and you're just making content that will get the most views as possible. You follow the audience where it takes you. So these strategies are so drastically different. If you're trying to build an audience that will watch every video that you create, That is a wonderful nurturing strategy, but that is not marketing. You need to decide what vehicles you're going to nurture with and what vehicles you're going to market with. If you want to do both on YouTube, you can have two separate channels. You can have a nurturing channel and a marketing channel. I certainly do. I certainly have two separate channels. I produce over 60 different channels, most of which, 99% of them are marketing channels. But me personally, I do have a nurturing channel and a marketing channel. And let me say for this side another way. If you're a business owner and you want to become a thought leader, you want to be seen as the #1 expert in your space, then I'd recommend avoiding the trending topics. Like, that's not a strategy that you should focus on. There are people that are searching for you that have never heard of you before, but if they found you, they would hire you for your services. Now, I've recorded another video, I'll link to it right over there, and the purpose of this video is to teach you how to attract that audience, how to have your videos rank at the top whenever your target audience is searching. So I call it my YouTube SEO secret strategy. I highly recommend it. Of all the videos on my channel you could watch, you need to learn that. I teach you the leaf strategy, that's the secret. So go learn the leaf strategy. I'll see you there.